Hello anyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses with Shrimpy's route. Last night I tried and failed rather badly to do the Mictlan battle. We got there eventually. Don't know how much of it I'll edit out, but dear lord, it was a trial. So now, it is the month after that, which is Flaina's Missing Month. Everyone's favourite. Jumping around. See, I have some amount of energy again. Having not done last night. My voice feels a bit weird though. I'm slightly worried I might be getting a cold. Okay, so all I can do is explore, but I expected that. Let's have a look at certifications actually. So you're in intermediate already. You're in beginner still, as are you. You're in beginner. You were leveled up. Okay, so there's a few people I'd quite like to reclass. I only have one seal though, so let's see if I can buy more quickly. Yep, I can. Certifications, so Adel. What do we want to make you? Not that. Armoured Knight. I just hate how limited the move is on that. Brigand. Axes. Mage. Oh, the move's rubbish on that as well. Never noticed that. So, axe and heavy armor. I'm gonna go with the movement, I think. Also, I feel like that outfit looks surprisingly good on her. I like that look. Wonder if she'll still be able to use magic in that form. Be interesting to find out. Right, you. Ooh, I want you to be a dark mage, but I don't have the dark seal right now. Ooh, I want to do that. But I don't have dark magic man. Okay, I'll put him as a normal mage for now. Just for lack of better options. I'll get him stat boost. And then I'll upgrade him when I can. And Petra. Merc or Thief, Brigand or Archer. Ooh, bow range +1. I'll make you an archer. And I know from Claude that they can also use axes, so that doesn't really bother me. Okay. I think that's everyone I wanted to sort immediately. You have success indeed. Right, exploring time. Hey, Poundland Tiki. Are you gonna spawn? There we go.
Oh my. Just one small girl who's gone astray. We cannot let this stand. Now ask around to see.
Yeah, I get it. Onwards. And into a wall, as usual.
Please not in here! I guess I have to let you in to prove it, don't I?
Good grief, do I actually get to go inside? Wow. That's weird. Oh, she has a cute bear! That's adorable! I love that.
There, see? No one's in Bernie's room but Bernie. Maybe Flame just wanted to be alone. Come to think of it, where is her room anyway?
Good point. I don't know. Have that.
Wow, thank you so much!
Yeah! That's fun. Anyway, moving on. Why Flame of all people indeed. Anyone in here today? Nope. I could just check the map, but where's the fun in that?
Hi there.
Casually stop my search to go and look for shinies.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk?
Not especially. Oh. That's all you say. Not at all interesting.
I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yaritza. There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least. At this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds.
Wonderful. Right. Thanks for that, Felix.
The whole monastery has been turned upside down. I wonder if we're still going to have the Battle of the Eagle and Lion next month.
That's what you're worried about right now?
It's a yearly tradition, but with things the way they are right now, it's hard to imagine. At any rate, I hope they find Flame soon.
Don't we all?
A beautiful, delicate maiden vanishing into thin air?
Can you not?
It is like something out of a book. If it were a book, we would have no need to... Do you have any idea as to where she might be? Where she might have wandered
looking
off?
for
That is what I
treats?
thought. Why I am here, in fact.
Yeah, I don't really care what he says, which is why I'm skipping over it a bit.
Flame isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Aloise hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flame, you know?
Really? Surely he's like the most harmless person to talk to Flame.
It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
Wonderful.
Huh? Ow! Ingrid just about slapped the teeth out of my head.
Good, but why?
All I did was suggest that Flame might have eloped.
Ah. Yeah, it's insensitive.
I was just exploring possibilities.
Ugh, I'm nudging my mic constantly. Hang on. There we go. Can I breathe in peace now? Yeah, pretty much. Great. And other normal things. You just say I don't trust anyone. Yeah. That's a whole mood. I spoke to Alois. He was useless. Well, I guess I've spoken to someone who's suspicious of him now. Hey, Loisy.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk? What? Me?
Oh, there we go.
Abduct Flame? You can't really believe I did that.
I hear she was always yelling at you. That's funnier.
No, that's just because of my dumb jokes. She says that they're not very good.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But if I went around kidnapping everyone who said that, the whole monastery would be empty.
Also about right. I don't mind Alois, I'm just not particularly interested in him. So I've spoken to you and you. Not you guys yet.
To think that Flame would disappear like this. Sedith must be worried sick. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable, but something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
Great. I know why that is, but I'll leave that for next route. Well, route after next. Gatekeeper, there you are.
Greetings, Professor. There is a masked individual who has been going into town every evening and not returning. You see? Nothing gets past this guard.
Masked individual going out. That's Yaritza.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break.
Okay, you're gonna be someone else that people are suspicious of then. While I'm
What do you
here.
require?
That's all that
Farewell.
done. Do.
Professor?
Let's check out the stables.
This might be the first time I've ever seen Sethith look so worn down. If poor Flame was lured away by anyone, I personally think the clear suspect is that miscreant from Dusker. Those people are deceptive by nature.
Oh, don't bring that into this. Poor Juju. He has a bad time.
Young Flame's disappearance is most troubling.
Yeah. Ah, we're also going to be suspicious of you then. Probably.
If Flame has been taken hostage, then we know she is alive. At least for now.
That's reassuring.
There would be no point to abducting her if simple murder was the objective.
But he does make a valid point.
That's only logical, Professor.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see. I can't believe Flame just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are...
Great. Any of them in here?
Whoa. I can only imagine how worried I was originally assigned when I think how many more victims. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. I remember reading that one last month. Where am I? I'm so bad at navigating this place. Iggy!
I've only ever spoken to Flame a handful of times. She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. I'm worried about her.
You kind of got married to her at the end of my last route. It's not very clear. Ended up painting her for half your life, at least. Do you have feelings for Flame?
What makes you say that?
Oh!
This is not the time for teasing, you know.
Does he actually have a crush on Flame? That makes me really happy.
Do you really think Flame was kidnapped?
Probably.
I have a feeling you're right. They really need...
Thanks, Mercedes. Mercedes, whatever.
Flame was child-napped. That is what you are thinking? And the villain is inside our monastery?
Child-napped indeed.
I must have admittance. One person
That's not a bad title
has
idea,
been
actually.
catching my eye. Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of warriors of Brigid. Before she was here, what was she getting up to?
It's a valid question. I'm awkwardly taking notes for myself for later for title ideas, because I can't be bothered actually opening the document I have for that. Thanks, Petra.
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela? I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flame's disappearance. Do you know, Professor?
I do, actually, having played this before.
Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
I also knew that, but okay.
Professor! I saw him. A knight wielding a gigantic scythe. He was just like the rumors say. All covered in jet black armor. It was the Death Knight. I just know it. You don't think he has something to do with Flame's disappearance, do you?
Yeah, he does. Look at me, taking all the fun out of everything. Right, I've definitely missed people in the entrance hall. One of whom is Lindy, who I love. So let's go find them.
Hey. I don't know if she ran off or got kidnapped or what. I just know that Flame's in trouble. That's it. I can't keep... Where do I start?
Meh, you're not interesting. Sorry, Caspar. Lindy!
Flame? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else.
I relate to the way he says that on such a deep level.
I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor?
Yeah.
If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her.
So that's why we're suspicious of Hanneman. Okay.
Oh, no. I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flame.
Are you, though? Been in there already. Right. Let's go talk to Hanneman again, I guess. If I can go the right way.
Young Flip. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool. That's who.
Is her crest rare enough to justify kidnapping her?
Flame's crest, the major crest of Sethlene, is rare. but there are others who possess it.
That monk in the background just walked into a wall. Is that me? Anyway, back to taking things seriously, kidnapping and all that jazz. There's a net.
There have been a lot of rumors swirling around. You don't think Flame was, you know...
Can't rule it out.
Whether the rumors are true or not.
Yeah, I hope our Flame is safe too. Who's over here?
Hello.
Oh, good. My favourite.
If Flame were taken hostage, I expect we would have received demands from the culprit by now.
My favourite view of Lorenz. The only acceptable way to talk to him.
Perhaps this is not a kidnapping at all. Do you suppose she could have simply run away?
I actually kind of love that, anyway. I doubt it.
What could it be then?
Because she's more fun than you. Maybe that's why.
Where could Flame have gone? I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her, but he's probably... Though it wasn't just Flame.
Yeah, so there's the real point of suspicion. This could be another one of those months where I've done like 90% of the quest before getting the quest, isn't it?
I've heard the monastery is full of secret passages. If there is no sign of Flame, whatever has happened, I hope she is alright.
Why don't we get to run around in those secret passages? That sounds like great fun.
I have thoroughly surveyed the entire monastery. Perhaps we must seek out personal recounts.
Great. That's fun and all, but, you know.
Flame's gone missing. Where could she be? If it were an ordinary kidnapping, you'd think there'd be a demand for ransom or something by now. I don't like the sound of this.
Yeah, me neither.
I bet Flame ran away. I can empathize. I bet I can...
Really annoys me that I can't give her her lost items, like... I know you won't let me recruit her, but at least let me get this stuff out of my inventory.
We must begin our search for Flame, Professor.
Way ahead of you, Shrimpy.
If she ran off of her own free will, that's her. For her sake, I suggest we assume that who benefits from kidnapping her. Let's gather all the information we...
Literally been doing that, but, you know... Thanks. What's over here?
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Really? Really? Now is the time you choose to send one of the weird, slightly creepy love letters. Why you gotta do this? Hey, Catherine.
Did you hear about Flame? Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her. What? Yuritsa? What would make you suspect him?
He goes out every night.
I see. Well, I'll let the knights know.
The mask is weird, but you know. Axe tournament. Yeah, I could probably do pretty well in that. Do I want to spend a thingy on it though? No, I'll leave it for now. Back to searching.
I can't believe... Oh, Alois and...
Are you the one who... Yeah.
Thanks, Professor.
You're welcome. Love it when I just accidentally repeatedly run into a wall like that.
What is it? Is something the matter? I will do what I... It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me.
Why are you
Might
asking
I
Oh,
about my
ask your
father?
reason? It has been 2 decades since I last knew Gerald, yet he looks nearly identical to my... It is only natural to be curious.
Yeah. Shamir. My buddy, my pal.
Okay. What brings you here? Is this about Flame? You find me suspicious.
What did you do before?
I was somewhere else. I understand that I don't fit in among the... But that hardly links me.
I like her. I wish I knew literally anything about her. Other than she's an assassin. And she wears nice colours. You know? Because that's all I got right now. Marianne, my buddy.
Dear God, please watch. May I ask a favor?
Sure. Hey, statue man.
Need something?
Whoa, we need 9,000 points for that one. Good grief. Yeah, let's finish this one off.
You're all set. See you again soon.
Love me some magic stuff. I didn't even read that, dear lord.
I've served here at But after all that time, even I, searching the entire it makes you wonder who designed. There are fragments of records remaining from its original.
It's interesting. Who built the mystery monastery? Tough fights, you become legends, most of these swords and lances. Are they really the weapons you want to yield? With the weapon that best suits you. Oh, there's another one. Hesitant to invite a girl in the middle of the night with you. Know who living right next door? Please tell me he rooms next to Seteth. That would genuinely be incredible. Oh no, nope, she. So, Ingrid probably. I don't know. Perhaps it's time you and I discussed your behaviour. I know he wouldn't be satisfied, but it was just too good not to. Where else am I going? Up there, but let's go and get the herbs first. Via the random love letter lady, whose judgment I'm still questioning somewhat. I hate that I have to report back for this.
Impressive. Nice work.
When half of the quests are just like, yeah, automatically you did the thing, don't have to go talk to Rhea. But no, that random student I have to report back to. Why you gotta be like this, game?
Let's see. What the?
Great. Then what do I have to take that to? Back to Marianne. You okay? Oh, and I missed Rhea. Oh well. Oh, I do need to talk to her on my quest to be a bit more completionist about this run. Right. You out here? It appears so. Ooh, what was that? Okay.
What? Professor, I have looked everywhere. Not even the knights on
We'll find her.
May the goddess...
You know, let's be optimistic for about 5 minutes. Makes a change. Right. Let's bother Ash.
I heard something like this happened last year, too. Neither the culprit nor the missing student were ever found last time. Some people say it was the work of evil spirits.
Okay, so he's referencing Monica. Could be the same culprit. Which it is, but you know. Kudos to you for figuring it out. I'm weirdly cold. I'm gonna have to turn my heating on in a minute.
Reflecting on it now, she appears young, yet there's something about her that seems much older than her years.
Sheltered life. Could have said ghost, but figure out to take this slightly seriously. Given that a not really a child has gone missing.
Miss Flane's whereabouts are unknown. We do not seem to have... I am one of the suspects, Emma. Well, hopefully I can lay your suspicions to rest. Do you know of my, let's call it, unique situation?
Okay, I do know about both these things, but I'm more interested in this one right now.
I was once a knight, in service to the Fargus royal family.
Okay.
If Ingrid believes she saw me before, it was likely in Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. Annette is... she is my... But no. I would appreciate it, Professor, if you would ask no more.
Sure. Anyone over here?
Hey, you.
No. Okay, then. Why is that thing here? Is it just so I can check their room? I swear I've never seen that before. Hey, Dad.
Because of Flame's disappear, but we haven't found a single. What's that? You're looking for Mom? She was carrying something. Mask. I'm not close to the guy.
Yuritsa. Okay. Oh, Setith. I love that man.
Professor.
Possible.
Oh no! Oh, I don't know if I saw him last time. He's so sad. Setith. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, I'm so upset. But also now I can't unsee the fact that the whole hand over face thing really reminds me of Owain. Oh. I will find her. I swear it.
That is all I can ask. Please, lend me your aid. She
Setith.
would never have left the monastery of her own volition. Why is there not a trace of her to be found?
Oh, I love that man. I feel so bad for him. Right. Do my usual daily motivation, etc. Okay, gonna take a brief break from my motivating, etc. because I remembered I have supports to read. Most of which are with Edelgard by the look of it. And all Lintart. So let's do a couple of these, so I know better who to put together.
Petra, would you pause a moment?
Yes? Are you wanting something?
I was observing your spear work, and I wonder if you don't think your transitions are sloppy. The way you move your arm before a strong thrust hinders your movement and slows your spear on its way back. It leaves a rather large opening.
Which arm? My left or right?
I think the right... No, actually it's both. It's something about the way you move your elbows.
I am not understanding. Can you show me, please?
Demonstrate? No, I'd hate to get sweat all over my book.
But I must correct this. Please. Or are you unable to do, and you can only teach?
I am more of a theorist than a practitioner. I advise and you implement. Very simple.
Then, please advise again.
It's all quite simple. Sometimes you make a big stab downwards, right? Before that, you lift up. At that point, you sort of let the tension go and stop. It ruins the momentum of the stab.
How can I be lifting up with no unnecessary moving?
It's the arm movement that's extraneous. Calculate the locus of the spear and the elasticity of the muscles.
Locus? Elasticity? Can you not just be showing me? Please. If you are showing me, I will learn it with quickness.
I won't waste your time with such demonstrations. You're a smart one, Petra. You'll sort it out. Besides, I need to go now. I have a prior appointment to keep.
Linhardt only likes talking. It is on myself to prevail.
Yeah, maybe you could be a little more helpful.
Hey!
Well, this is fascinating. Linhardt. Here again, I see.
Go away, Hubert. Now is not a good time. Ah, yes. The double line becomes a helix, and its arc... No, that cannot be correct.
Now is exactly the time. Lady Edelgard requests your presence. Come. The lecture is about to start.
politely inform her that my research is vastly more important than whatever it is she has to say.
While your passion may be admirable, it is sadly misdirected. This matter takes priority. Return to your hobby when your duty is done.
Hobby? This research will most certainly prove useful in the future.
The Empire requires you to be useful now. I should think you would want the same. You have an almost unparalleled intellect, a singular focus, and unfettered imagination. In truth, you have talents that many, including myself, will never have the privilege of possessing.
Are you complimenting me, Hubert? That alone deserves to be studied.
Okay, so I know I complain about Lorenza's haircut a lot, and it is truly stupid. Linhart's is nowhere near as stupid, but Linhart does also seem to have the two haircut thing going on. Except instead of the stupid bowl cut / undercut, he has like a bob and a ponytail together. Because there is too much hair that is short for it to really be a fringe, or bangs if you're American, I guess. But what are you doing, Lindy? It's not necessarily a bad look, it's just a really weird one.
I haven't an ounce of respect
Anyway,
for the
random
cause
commentary
you've chosen
done.
to waste your talents on. Which changes frequently, I might add, with no
Oh, there we
rhyme,
go. That's the
reason,
Hubie we
or
know and love.
resistance. Learn to apply yourself to something constructive. You may still
Also
have a
same.
bright future.
That sounds suspiciously as if you're not going to leave me alone. I just want to live a life doing things that interest me. Is that so wrong?
That is unacceptable, even for a nobleman. Her Highness will soon ascend the throne. She is attempting to deal with such
Boo.
noble privilege head-on.
You have a point, and I understand where you're coming from. But I can't do it. I can't bring myself to work for someone else.
Pathetic. Keep to your books, then. Goodbye, Linhart.
Ooh, Hubie's pissed.
Hello there, Edelgard. Are you looking for something?
You could say that. I'm looking for someone named Linhart who's been skipping lectures again.
I see. Well, congratulations, you found him. Did you want him for something in particular?
What else could bring me here other than your complete negligence?
Well, perhaps you're interested in hearing my latest theories on the nature of crests. I suspect the formation of crests
Ooh,
may
that's
be
a
quite
kind of touchy
different from that
subject there,
recorded in
Lindy.
Church tradition.
Before you go on, is there any discernible benefit to me allowing this babble to continue?
Well, of course.
And that would be?
I suspect you'll find the topic rather entertaining.
That's it.
What more do you need? Crest research is its own reward.
You know, if you ever truly applied yourself, you could become a distinguished scholar. You could use your crest knowledge to benefit the world, or uncover new discoveries in magic theory.
Why would I busy myself with such tedious work? I perform this research for my own knowledge. I'm not interested
Huge
in the
mood.
world at large.
There's nothing wrong with a selfish drive for knowledge, but only if you put it to good use.
I'm sure there must be some use.
Oh? Then please, tell me what potential uses you have in mind.
Well, there are people out there who spend good money on bizarre artistic creations. So I'm sure my not at all useful research could be used as a fine lullaby for the children of the world.
A lullaby?
You're okay there,
I
Lindy.
have things to do. Just know that this was my
That's
last
a weird
one.
response.
Sure, of course. Goodbye.
And then he was killed. By either her or Hubie, I don't know which, but one of them. I love him, but he
Petra,
gonna die.
You seem to be flourishing in your new environment. Is all going well for you?
Lady Edelgard, everything is well with me. Thank you for your question. Everyone shows great kindness, even while I am still learning about the language.
I'm glad to hear it. After all, a Brigid Royal like yourself is of vital importance to the future of the Empire. If you ever need anything, please let me know. It's my job to watch out for you after all.
If that is your want, I will rely on you if I have the need. However, I will not have that need. I can resolve any problems that occur by myself.
I don't doubt it. Perhaps I'm worrying too much. I just don't know what I would say to your family if something were to happen to you.
Do not spend your worry on me. In Bridget, there is a phrase we say, you cannot shoot two birds with one arrow. Bridget and I are that second bird. Your first target is your ambition. Can you disagree?
There is certainly truth in your words. I do have ambitions that transcend all else for me. When I ascend the throne, there are certain things I must do. Tell me, Petra, who do you think I am?
Huh?
I will tell you. I am Edelgard von Hresvelg, and yes, I'm attempting to do what no one else can.
I mean, I'm sure there are lots of people who can go out there and kill everyone with crests.
Or even 3.
Doesn't mean you have to do it.
That is the least of the impossible things I will accomplish. If you don't need my patronage, then prove it. Show me your power. Never settle for being the bird. Be the arrow instead.
I will take your words to my heart.
Not bad advice, just oddly framed.
I give you my promise.
Okay, now here's one I'm really interested in.
Lysithea, are you alright? You don't look well.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm fine. Really. Just not accustomed to so much manual labor.
You were cleaning the library all by yourself?
Yes. The other student who was assigned to tidy up with me wasn't feeling well, so it's just me. I figured I could at least dust the bookshelves or something, but I got a little carried away.
So many books. You probably tired yourself out just moving them from the shelves.
As much as I love books, I can't say I love carrying stacks of them to and fro. They're so heavy.
Well, maybe you should think things through a little more next time. Surely you can tell how much physical strength the job is going to require before you begin.
I can do without the condescension, thanks. After all, I'm the only one who has to deal with the fact that I've worn myself out.
I only said that you should take care of yourself, especially considering...
Considering what?
Nothing. Never mind. How about you return to your quarters? I'll finish cleaning up in here.
But I want to finish what I've started.
I don't mind, really. Please, don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. As long as you'll finish all this up.
I will. Get some rest, okay?
Yes, yes. Thank you.
If what I heard about Lysithea is true, I just don't know how much of it I should believe.
Yeah, that's what I want to see them talk about, but clearly they don't right now, because yay! Anyway, I did that to actually check who I need to support with people. Be right back again. I have an extra point, so I guess I may as well give this a go. Don't know how well we'll do, but guess we're gonna find out.
Now you know your limits.
It's going well so far.
Failure is not enough. You're weak. Witness my power.
I definitely like that outfit on her. I don't even know why, I just think it's fun.
Well, how was that?
Ooh, this is risky.
You're weak.
Wow. Impressed we made that. Her avoid stats must be good. Nice job, Shrimpy. Ooh. Oh, good. Oh, good lord. Using adjuncts is good. Oh, I've got another support up there. Dear lord. May as well get it done, I suppose. A lot going on today. I've been going for almost 45 minutes already, and I'm only on the first interactive day in the month. I don't even think I'm talking properly anymore, but what else is new?
Nope.
Oh, I can't get to the support from here. That's inconvenient.
Professor!
Wonder who it's gonna be.
Well.
Hopefully someone I care about. Probably Ferdy or Marianne, I'd guess, since I just put them in choir practice together.
Teacher.
Oh, it's Ferdy. Oh, he's actually there. Normally you just
Hello,
go
Professor.
check on them.
May I speak with you? You seem to hold Edelgard in high esteem. That is my impression, at least.
Meh. Meh.
She is certainly talented. No doubt about that. But I wonder, what is your opinion of me? I am quite talented too, am I not? Be honest. Do not hold back. Pretend that I am just a regular person, not the scion of a noble house.
I'm gonna be honest. You kind of
she is
suck
better than
compared
me?
to her.
I was just being modest before. Honestly, I have always prided myself on being superior to Edelgard.
Yeah, it's not happening, mate.
But evidently, that is not your perspective. I suppose there is only one thing to do. I must demonstrate my excellence.
Please don't feel like you have to. I can't stop you.
Precisely. You cannot stop me. I will prove that you have drastically underestimated me.
Great.
You think I could ignore such a slight upon my honor? Not likely. Come, Professor. We will begin with battle.
Oh, good grief, I thought it was
Edelgard's skills
over.
in combat are no match for mine. I heard that just the other day, she defeated a demonic beast without assistance. Well, anything Edelgard can do, I can do better. And
I can
in
do
half the
anything
time.
better than you.
Professor, you can be my eyewitness and timekeeper. Here we go. 2 at once. That's... well, it will be fine.
Why are you finding these? Why are you looking for these?
I can't do it.
That was a dumb idea.
It seems you have saved my life. Thank you, Professor.
Who saw that coming? Me, that's who. Great. Fabulous. Ain't that just wonderful?
Professor!
Perhaps. May the goddess...
Okay, day's over. Sure, let's go to the Leicester Alliance Founding Day.
Why are we seated beside each other? I cannot enjoy my food with you sitting here.
Just shut up and eat.
I think that might be my favourite dinner interaction ever. Just shut up and eat. Classic. I'm adding that to my list of fun titles. Or I would do if my phone would let me unlock
I
it.
think we can do it.
I can go with you. We did good out there.
I'm sure you did. Ugh, it's getting too cold in here, my hand is cramping up. Gonna have to take a break before playing anymore soon.
I won't forget all I've learned.
I am closing in on expertise.
Guess I'm still growing.
It's fun when you know what you're doing.
Aha! I'm getting it.
Great. What's today's battle? Kind of want to do one of those. I do need to talk to Adley. Guess I better get that done first. Hey Shrimpy! What's up? Oh, I'm right by it. Okay.
Professor, I knew I could count on you. Manuel, we'll have to... Yuritsa is likely at the training.
I mean, he's at his quarters. I know that. I've done this before. But I'm not going to waste this month like I did before. So I'm gonna go and do the things. By which I mean faculty training, dear lord.
Professor.
I'm a disaster today.
Because of flame, but we haven't. What's that? She was carrying something. Are you feeling alright? When have you ever seen Flame wearing a mask?
I just wanted to get a response to that. Right, so that day's over. Let's get some instructing done. I need to start thinking more carefully about who I'm going to be bringing in. Ferdy's too far behind now for me to bother with, unfortunately. Oh, I think my laptop's on is going to fall over. That wouldn't be good. There we go. As is Caspar. But I have better people than them anyway. My bad. Oh, I'm so mean to them. Okay, that'll do it.
I have a question.
Ordinary girl can be more popular. How would it, I don't know. Hard to talk to someone you think it's better. Everyone has their own preferences. Yes, I was just giving you a random answer.
Professor?
Well discerned. No, I want to keep you with reason and faith. Hey, cats. Catherine, you can have flowers.
Finally done.
Enlightening. Let's put this to the test.
I think I get it.
Great. Alright, today we are going to do this one. Just because, you know, feel like I probably should. And all that jazz. Use up the Sundays I have this month, while last time I just wasted them because I was an impatient fool. But of course, now that I have my own Switch, I don't have to worry about being an impatient fool so much anymore. It's very exciting. There we go. Nothing really interesting happened during that. I might just edit the whole thing out, to be honest. A couple of people are ready for certifying, but that's it. And I have more activity points, don't I? Maybe I should just get the other quest one out of the way too. We'll see. This episode's getting pretty long. Although I'm sure it'll work out fine in the end. I'm going to edit quite a bit out anyway, I imagine. Professor. Right, lecture time. Yeah, I'm not really using Raphael as an actual unit, I mostly just didn't want to kill him. Sad but true. No support time. Okay. What's wrong, or let's go with troubles with love?
Professor, Oh, don't worry. It's nothing. Actually, could we talk for a bit? Somewhere a little more private?
Sure.
I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I find you a little difficult to be around.
Yeah, most people who know me do.
I know. I'm your student and you're just trying to watch out for me.
Don't even mean Byleth, I just mean me.
By the way you look at me sometimes, it's like you're seeing right through me.
I'm sorry, or seeing through you? I'm
Don't
curious.
worry. I know you don't mean anything bad by it. I'm just too self-conscious, I guess. The thing is, I don't have anything to call my own. No land, no birthright, no fortune. Little knowledge or battle skill.
You have an excellent singing voice.
I think that's why I always clung to my popularity as a diva. Even after leaving the stage behind, I sort of kept up the act. When I look at you, it's like your eyes are accusing me. Telling me that you see right through it. That's what I mean when I say it's difficult being around you. Hey, this might be nuts, but maybe you could show me some kind of weakness of yours?
I mean, Byleth famously has no emotions. Excuse me?
You know my biggest fear. If I know one of yours, maybe I'll feel less, I don't know, vulnerable.
Well, you say that, but I may have already forgotten what your biggest fear is.
Excellent. Well then, don't mind me. I bet I know your weakness. It's not mental, is it? It's physical. You're ticklish. Here, I'll prove it.
Why did it cut to black if she was just gonna guess it anyway?
That's right. The next time you gaze into my soul, I know just how I'll retaliate.
Would love to see Byleth being tickled and see if they show any reaction.
Professor? What's with you?
Very confused by
Why aren't you reacting to anything I'm doing?
Byleth reacts to nothing. Very confused by the hearts coming off her character model. I think that's the first time I've seen that happening.
Come on. I thought that was funny. I swear, it's like your heart isn't even beating.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, actually, my heart isn't beating. Correct.
Don't be so silly. Huh? It really isn't beating? Is what I'd say if I were more gullible. You're just fooling around, Professor. I'm not sure how you did it, but that was a good one.
No, it's legit. Is that going to be the weakness that she wants? Who knows? Hey, Quill.
It is a.
Sorry.
It is.
I think.
Better than before.
I think I've got the hang of.
Impressive. Thanks.
Right, let's have a look at certifications. I might change you to one that can use magic in the hope that you can also use an axe. Just because I like to have the versatility. I know your move sucks a bit, but at least you can attack from range if I need you to. And I can change you back if it doesn't work out. Right, Lindy. I wish that I had some dark seals or knew how to get the Dark Knight guy. I swear they weren't available much on my last one. But anyway, I'm going to make him a priest, I think. Yeah, let's just go with that. He's good as a healer.
I patch.
Well done you indeed. You're sorted, you're sorted. You're all under-leveled. Okay. Well, since we have free time coming up at the next one, or the Search for Flame event anyway, I'm gonna do another battle. Mostly just to get it off my quest list, because I didn't do that last time and it really bothered me. Again, if nothing interesting happens, I might just cut it, because, you know, not that fascinating. Oh, I forgot auto battle uses the Sword of the Creator. Wonderful. Gonna have to remember to recharge that at some point, though to be fair I don't exactly use it much. Do I, Quill? You hanging out with me? That's very cute of you. Anyway, hopefully I got a few more people to a place where I can certify them now.
so much.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Right, so let's see. Let's make you a mage. You might be good as a priest, but I'm not going to risk the seal on that. Lysithia. Oh, I need more seals. Okay. That can be arranged.
Perfect.
Nice. And then Marianne's a priest. Getting such deja vu from this, but I've realised it's because I was editing the episode earlier in my Golden Deer route where I reclassed Lysithia and Marianne into those, I think. Which is a weird thought. Anyway. Oh, we have a lot of supports. I've done quite a few this episode though, so I'm going to leave that for next time. For now, let's mission. Here we go again.
It seems Flame is still missing.
Time for Deathy McDeath Night.
What could have happened to her?
Everyone, hurry! I heard a scream coming from Professor Yuritsa's room!
Yuritsa. Ah, the combat professor with the...
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Professor Yuritsa? Are you there?
He does not seem to be here. Hmm? On the ground. Professor Manuela!
Indeed. Is she injured?
She's unconscious. Someone clearly attacked her.
You think? Caspar's face is really funny to me for some reason.
Look at her hand. It looks as though she is pointing at something. There.
There's an opening
Yeah, it's a
behind
hole.
that shelf. Perhaps a secret passageway.
What is the meaning of... Wait, is that Manuela? What happened here?
We know as much as you do. She needs to be taken to the infirmary.
Yes, of course. And quickly. Give me a hand, child.
Understood. I'll support her head. Professor, I'll be back shortly. Please be careful.
And there's the awkward excuse to get her out of the way when Flamey appears.
Could he also have kidnapped Flame?
We should start by investigating this passageway. Do you agree, Professor?
Yeah.
Agreed. The culprit could be hiding inside.
You seem oddly happy about that idea.
That settles it. We'll take the offensive.
Shall we, Professor?
Let's, Hubert.
I never would have imagined. I see someone. They're unconscious.
Hey kids. I kind of want to ask if it's Yuritsa just for fun.
No, Professor. It's 2 young girls.
Someone's coming. I recognize that scythe and mask. It's that jerk we fought at the Holy Mausoleum.
That sword. You must be.
There he
One
is.
of us will die. The other will live. I will enjoy this dance of damnation.
Deathy McDeath Knight. My buddy. My pal. I don't really want to fight you. Oh, this isn't the warp tile one, is it? Oh, I hate the warp tiles. I don't want to do this again. Ugh. Oh well, guess I have no choice. This is gonna suck, isn't it? Well, here we go.
Our objective is to recover Flame. Let us hope we are not too late.
I don't remember where any of these things go. Disappoints me, but I guess we'll go with the same approach we did last time.
Ready anytime.
I will get the victory.
I should probably send one more person with you.
I got this.
Raphael, I guess. So that's 4. And one more too.
Who, me? That's my cue.
Dorothea, I guess.
Stay focused.
Guess who just noticed that her capture card isn't working again? I swear, it hates the Flame Emperor. Like, every time they appear, my capture card dies. Oh, why do I never notice this stuff enough? At least it's just things we've already seen, pretty much, though I ought to try and go back to the save point, so I'll do that quickly. Well, my capture card died again. It always happens on the levels with Flame Emperor. Why is that?
They're pale and their pulses are slow. Still, I don't believe their lives are in danger.
Okay, so apparently that bit didn't save. You should have seen it in the Claude route anyway. But just so you know, Flame Emperor appeared, Death Knight disappeared after being told off. We came up, that's pretty much it. Oh, why does my capture card hate them? We missed the end of the battle in that little bit, but at least this time I've been able to go back and get the plot. So we'll see if there's any differences. I saw the majority of this bit, but, you know.
You found Flame? Where?
Why not, to make sure I have
Part
it?
of the mission. We found her within that secret passage. The culprits were the Death Knight and... what was his name? Ah, the Flame Emperor. Sadly, they got away.
All that matters is Flame's safety. Right, Professor?
She is avoiding the subject quite nicely there. But I wanted to catch them.
It is unfortunate. If only you could have waited for me to return.
Yeah, well, we kind of did catch the Flame Emperor technically, given that she's here right now, but...
We will take these two to the infirmary. Professor, please inform Sedith.
Gladly.
Whatever the circumstance, I'm glad Flame is safe. Though I'm curious to find out who that other girl is.
I hope we have more Monica interactions on this route.
Professor? Is that a smile? You look happy. I don't think I've ever seen you like this before. Anyhow, we should hurry to Sedith. He must be beside himself by now.
My buddy, my pal, my favourite
Professor,
man, or one
please
of.
allow me to express my eternal gratitude once more. Flame is safe and sound, and I have you to thank for that. Mere words could never express how thankful I am. I am indebted to you.
I love you too. Happy she's safe.
Yes, indeed. I too am overjoyed.
But why was she taken?
Her kidnapper was the masked knight who vanished during the Rite of Rebirth. The one known as the Death Knight. Considering the circumstances, it seems plausible to assume that his true identity is Yuritsa. And we cannot forget about the mysterious Flame Emperor. His true motives are yet unclear. However, I have an idea. I believe the enemy may have been after Flame's blood. The blood that flows through her veins is special. It is extremely rare, and extremely dangerous. If enemies who know the secrets of Flame's blood have appeared, our only option is to leave the monastery and go into hiding.
Brother, wait.
Flame, what are you doing here? You should be resting.
They're so pure.
I do not like the path of your thoughts. I do not wish to live in some lonely, remote location where I never get to see anyone. Not ever again.
If we stay here, you may be targeted again. Wouldn't it be better for the two of us to live in peace?
Even if we ran off to some new, secret location, there is no guarantee that they would not find us. That is why I believe it would be safest to stay in the monastery, where we are surrounded by capable knights and professors.
I see your point. I do. However...
You know it is the only reasonable option. What if I were to join the professor's class?
Great idea.
You think so too? I am so very pleased to hear that.
It's not going to end very well on this particular route, but...
With a professor like you nearby,
you know.
I should be safe no matter what foe should appear.
I see. I am afraid you have a good point. Professor, due to my position, I have closely scrutinized everything about you. After all that has happened, I must admit that you are indeed a trusted ally. So what say you? Can I entrust you with Flane's safety?
Oh, tired. It would be my pleasure.
I am so glad that Flane is safe. Yet I can't help but wonder what the story is about that other girl.
This is where I noticed my capture card was broken last time.
She wore the uniform of the academy. But who is she?
That thing hates the Flame Emperor. Hopefully I managed to get the footage it lost on this route from the last one.
Well done, Professor. I see that I was right to ask your class for assistance. I have been told that Manuela and Flane are recovering nicely, as is Monica.
Is she a student here?
Monica, the girl you rescued along with Flane, is also a student of the Officers' Academy. However...
I can tell that some of these options are just the same response. So I picked the other one last time and she said exactly the same thing, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, nice to know my choices matter.
She is a student from last year's class. She went missing just before she would have graduated. It never occurred to us that something might have happened to her at the monastery. We assumed she had run away. I never dreamed that we would find her. Not like this.
Monica has asked to rejoin the Black Eagle House once she has fully recovered. Our enemies are still out there, so we must remain cautious and continue our investigation. However, we must also help the students to move on from this incident.
After all, the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will be held in Gronder Field next month.
Yes, the students will remember it for the rest of their lives. Please guide them so that they may show us their best at the coming battle.
So, you'll be going to Gronder Field next month. You've never been there before, have you? There is
Yeah,
unease
kind of.
in the western side of the Empire, but everything east of the capital, Envar, is stable. Well, there was a noble rebellion a short while ago, but it didn't amount to much.
What will you do next month?
I have my own mission. The Church has always been quick to make use of those who work for them. What I'm more concerned about is finding out who among us is pulling the strings. Ever since the Rite of Rebirth, strange groups have been seen around Garreg Mach, and elsewhere too. There was also an incident where some knights investigating these suspicious strangers turned up dead. Not that it's likely, but if something like that ever happens to me, search this room, every corner, behind every shelf. I'm going to leave something for you.
Yeah, it's the diary that I don't get to read and it makes me sad because I want to know. I don't care if it's all random romantic stuff about Byleth's mother, I want to know who Byleth's mother was. Anyway, rant over I guess, I promise.
Don't just nod solemnly. There's nothing to worry about. I'm just being cautious. Then again, I guess you're always solemn.
Glad to know it amuses you. Now I can save because the thing is working. Wonderful.
Part 1. White Clouds. Wyvern Moon. Field of the Eagle and Lion. From on high, flocks of wyverns roar in chorus and soar the pristine skies, heading south for the winter. Fodlan's children lend their hands to winter preparations by gathering firewood and catching fish from the river's cool waters. Yet all the while, their gazes are turned skyward, drawn to the magnificent sight above.
I can hear distant cat noises. Dread to think what they're getting up to. Gonna have to stop recording soon, it's getting a little later than I would like. But let's see what this is first.
Professor, you already know about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, correct?
Yeah.
I see. In that case, allow me to fill you in. It's a large-scale mock battle between the rival houses that takes place every year.
Its scale is incomparable to the mock battle we fought during the Great Tree Moon.
You mean they're gonna have like 8 people instead of 5?
It will take place in the vast Gronder Field. That is in Empire territory to the southeast of Garrick Mach.
See, you have it in Empire territory and you... Oh, Empire territory, yeah, I thought that was Alliance for a minute. But just let the deer be included.
Whichever house
be
defeats
nice
the
to
most
them.
opponents wins. Of course, the professors also fight alongside their respective houses.
Well, usually. Professor Manuela is being prudent. She will not be participating this year. Since his longtime rival will be absent, Professor Hanneman has also declined.
What should I do?
Oh, don't worry about us. You know you want to see the kids in action.
Are you feeling any better, Professor Manuela?
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
I'm pretty sure I would have said this last time, but when do they ever need to see you collapsed?
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or at all.
Well put. We've spent the past few months pushing our students to their limits. You can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you.
Thanks.
We have taught our students well. There is no need to hold back. Challenge them with everything you have.
Don't know why that upset Manuela, but sure. Anyway, rumored nuptials. Who's that one for? Oh, that one. My friend was talking to me about that. Fun. Supports, that was what I wanted to have a look at. I have a heck of a lot of them. I'll just check certifications because I might forget to do so otherwise. Wait, what was Flame? Oh, priest. Okay. Anyway, oh, I should stop, but I'll do a few supports.
With this idea, I may be able to get the one up on Edelgard.
This again.
Hubert! I wish you would not sneak up on me like that.
Maybe you would be more perceptive if your mind were less burdened by sedition.
Sedition? Absurd. This is an important project.
Yes, I heard. A new way to prove how superior you are to Lady Edelgard. She is not your rival, Ferdinand. She is above you. A noble like you ought to know his place.
Anything is better than being a noble like you. Every time you open your mouth, it's Lady Edelgard this or Lady Edelgard that. Do you ever think for yourself? You follow her around like a pet. You spend all of your time fretting over her, and yet you never truly express an opinion of your own. Before you reprimand me, take a moment to consider your own failings.
Your nonsense is tiresome, so I hope this will be the last time I have to remind you. Lady Edelgard is the Imperial Princess. You are merely the Prime Minister's son.
Yes, I understand that. But my duty is to guide her, to give frank advice when she is on the wrong course of action. That is what I strive to do, always. Thus my devotion to surpass Edelgard, so that if she needs guidance, I will be prepared to give it.
Gotta admit, I zoned out a bit here, wasn't listening to what he said, but this logic does not really seem to add up to me.
If you think it is tiresome to have a mind of your own, you will never be much of an advisor.
Does the river of filth pouring out of your mouth ever stop flowing?
Okay, Hubert has some amazing turns of phrase. I love that one. I mean, he needs to chill, but I still love it.
Your obsession with all things superficial is disgusting. It's no use. You're hopeless. I'll take my leave.
I have nothing more to say to you. Get out of here.
Yeah, they do not like each other, do they? Though I did kind of see that one coming. Wonder if you have the one with Marianne yet. Yeah. I'm just really amused by the inter-house ones for some reason.
Praying to the goddess?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. So persistent in your devotion. I quite admire that about you.
I mean, she deserves better, but I'm curious.
Oh, no. It's not like that.
No need for false modesty. I hardly know anyone with more piety.
I need to be going.
Wait a moment.
Oh, yes? Did you need something?
I have a suggestion. I have been meaning to tell you about it for a while. Have you ever considered projecting more confidence? Your every word is laden with pessimism and devoid of enthusiasm.
Literally me. Oh, I relate to that one.
To gain the trust of commoners, you must appear self-assured at all times.
I have no need to earn the trust of the common people as a noble. All I want is to live a quiet life and to not be a bother to anyone. I dare not hope for anything beyond that.
But you are the only daughter of the esteemed Margrave Edmund. Regardless of what you hope for, you must concede that you have inherited certain responsibilities by virtue of your birth.
If that's the case, then I don't care to be a responsible person. Farewell.
Same.
One would think she does not wish to be a noble.
I mean, she kind of doesn't, to be fair. Oh, let's go through a few more.
Aha, Lysithea. It's wrong to tease, yet I can hardly help myself. I know a secret. Your secret, in fact.
I think you mean a baseless rumor. Why are you wasting your time? And mine, for that matter.
Well, it's a secret that could completely overturn what is considered common knowledge in Crest research.
Shut your mouth! Just... Let's go talk somewhere other than here. Okay, where did you hear about it?
There was a sort of accident in Professor Hanneman's room.
I should have figured. You haven't told anyone, have you?
Of course not. If someone else were to learn you have 2 crests, I might lose you as a test subject.
Maybe not your best way of phrasing this, Lindy.
Please stop talking so loudly. So what if I have 2 crests? If you insist on speaking of it, please do so quietly.
My intuition was correct. You do have 2 crests.
Wait, what? Did you just trick me?
Trick is such a strong word. I think of it as testing a hypothesis. The truth is, I simply made an educated guess.
Well, now that I've confirmed it for you, there's not much I can do.
I disagree. For example, you could tell me if you were born with them, or is the source magical? What does it feel like to use both crests at the same time? Is it pleasant, painful, euphoric?
Enough is enough! I am done talking about this! As though I'd speak of this to the likes of you.
I understand her desire for privacy, but to refuse my request for knowledge? It's rude.
I'd be interested to see where that goes. I'm really curious about the whole double crest thing. Sweet, another in-house one.
Bernadetta! Please! Calm down!
Calm down? Sure, why shouldn't I? Nothing's more relaxing than being spied on! I just love it when huge scary men lurk behind me with their insidious smiles and heinous schemes! Ugh, you just want to make me a laughingstock! Ruin me in front of everyone! I know it!
Please! Listen! I only came to hear you play. That's it. Promise. I'm not gonna make you perform in front of everyone else. I just wanted to hear you myself.
Just you? Nobody else? Really?
Really? I kept trying to ask, but you always ran away.
That doesn't mean you can just watch me creepily from the shadows, you know. That would scare anyone.
You're right, I'm sorry. I just didn't know how else to get your attention. You get so scared. But it looks like I ended up scaring you anyway. I'll leave you alone, Bernadetta. I really just wish I could have heard you play.
Raphael?
Oh, I actually like those two. I think they're really sweet. May as well clear out the last of them.
Petra, how are you doing? Getting used to life here?
I am settled. Everyone shows great kindness.
I'm glad to hear it. I was so surprised when you first arrived. A princess all the way from Brigid.
You have my gratitude. But please do not call me princess. You are making my cheeks blush.
There's nothing to blush about. You're every little girl's dream of what a princess should be. Anyhow, I suppose it's been a long time since you've been back to Brigid, hasn't it? I hope you aren't homesick. Maybe we can cook one of your favorite dishes from back home.
I do wish for that. But there is no possibility. The ingredients are not found here.
I suppose you're right. That's probably why they don't cook the food of Brigid in the dining hall. I'm sorry. I just got to thinking about how hard it must be to live somewhere so far away from home and...
This one feels like it has more awkward camera panning than the others. Like, what's the point of this angle?
No, it can't be impossible. I'll fix you a real meal of Brigid. I'll just find a recipe and similar ingredients.
Wait, Dorothea. It is the thinking that counts. But your cooking is... what is the word? Horrendous. That is what everyone is saying anyway.
Savage.
Horrendous? Nobody's cooking can be that bad.
The thinking is enough for me. You have my biggest gratitude.
Fine, I'll do something instead of cooking for you. I just want to be sure that you feel at home here. How about a massage? That may help you loosen up.
I have no problems. My body is already able to relax.
Oh? Then perhaps I could sing you lullabies to help you sleep.
I'm not having sleeping trouble.
Just know that you never have to worry about putting me out. I like helping my friends. Well then, I must be going, but remember my offer.
Dorothea is filling my heart full.
Cute. Okay, only last one to go.
Ignatz, I am having a request.
Huh? For me?
Yes, only you can be helping me.
Something only I can do? That's a lot of pressure. What's it about?
I want to borrow your lens. Your glasses. I have curiosity.
Oh, you want to try my glasses? All right.
I have so much gratitude. I will be trying them now.
So, Petra, what do you think?
He's so cute without his glasses. I mean, he's cute with them, but it's just fun seeing a different portrait of him. My son.
The world appears blurred. Oh, my head feels dizzy.
She really suits those, weirdly.
The danger for being sick is now very high.
What? Petra, take them off.
Context on that one could be interesting.
Hard, I'm going to... Ah! How are you feeling?
I am feeling much better now. You have my thanks.
You're welcome? I guess you shouldn't wear glasses unless you need them.
This is life lessons with Ignatz and Petra.
Yes. I do not have friendliness with glasses. Like heroes' relics, only certain people can be using them.
I love that comparison.
Glasses are like heroes' relics. What a funny thing to say.
It is not for a joke. I was saying the truth. Your glasses are only for you to use. But I give thanks for you showing them to me.
Petra's always so serious. Relics, glasses. I never thought about it like that.
I love him. As I'm sure you know. Right, and that's it. I cannot justify doing any more. Tragically. So, this will be it for tonight. Thank you for watching, if anyone is. I don't remember to say that enough and I really should, so... Until next time, bye!